Surprise.
Parents need to start beating their kids again. No, obviously not. But why the actual Christ are people becoming famous, quote, famous, for doing goofy dances? Before we get into the video, make sure that you subscribe. If you don't, there will be trouble. That's not a threat, that is a promise. I will find your family. So I was scrolling through YouTube to get my daily dose of overhyped, over family friendly rubbish. And as I gaze upon the real good content, you know, like food challenges, Roblox, and Among Us, you know, the actual mind-broadening stuff, I stumbled across a little video titled Charlie Does My Christmas Makeup. I mean, already from the title, you can see that's a genius piece of art right there. It's surely worth the millions of views that it has. So, for those of you who don't know, Chase Hudson and Charlie D'Amelio are TikTok stars for some reason. But anyway, I start watching the video because, well, who couldn't? After reading a title like that, what? Charlie D'Amelio does Chase Hudson makeup? What? I need to watch this video. I need to know the outcome of this. I will not let you deprive me of this revolutionary video. I mean, you'd be physically incapable of stopping your body. It would click the video for you. But anyway, there's some real drama in here, guys. Some real good stuff. And believe me when I tell you it kicks off, and you'll be glad that you watched it. It turns out Chase doesn't even know Charlie D'Amelio's middle name. I mean, the relatability. Can you believe that's in that video? Oh my, just one of many absolute humdingers that earns this video its place on the YouTube trending tab, and not a video that actually deserves it. And here I was thinking that all TikTokers did was do goofy dances just to get famous. Clearly I was wrong. No, but in all seriousness, I must have wasted a good 30 or 40 minutes of my life today watching compilations of all the big TikTok content creators, quote, creators, in the hopes that maybe I'd find something new. Like, maybe I missed something. Maybe one of them has done something revolutionary, or maybe accomplished something significant, like maybe they figured out a way to create sustainable energy a new way, or maybe they came up with the cure for COVID-19. Surely there is something that sets these people apart from regular people like myself or you and I. Nothing. Nada. Not anyone has done anything to contribute anything to society. Not a shred of talent can be found between these people. In the same day, I see that this legendary Charlie character has been on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Not that I had any sort of underlying respect for people like Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel, for that matter. I did despise them just as much before I knew this. But the interview is just a whole load of absolute drivel. I mean, I think the audience in these things annoy me more than anyone else. I mean, they will clap at literally every little tidbit of information the host asks out of his lifeless subjects. Oh, so when was the first time you did a fart? Oh, 4 years old? Oh, now that is revolutionary. But hold on. This was the part of the interview which made me jump out my seat in sheer excitement when Charlie announces that she's going on tour.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for.
But going on tour for what, though? I mean, you can't do anything. None of these people can do anything except doing goofy dances for a couple of minutes. Imagine if I did that. Imagine if I pulled up and said, hey guys, I'm doing a tour and I'm gonna whip on your nay-nay and hit the whoa in your local McDonald's. It's just absolutely pathetic. 10 years ago, if you'd have told me that people were gonna become famous on the internet for doing literally nothing but funny dance, I'd immediately ask for my extendable plastic toy lightsabers back, because you are clearly not worthy of wielding a weapon of such caliber. You're clearly crazy. Little would I have guessed it would have been I who would be forsaken by society every day as I watched myself become more disconnected as I refused to do a funny Fortnite dance at my relative's funeral. And you can just guarantee in the next year or two she'll either have her own TV series or her own movie. And if there's anything we've learned from content creators trying to create their own movies, it's that they're always 10 out of 10 and they're never bad. What do you think of the whole fiasco, Freddie?
I think that it's rather uncouth, and the whole conception of the entire thing is rather ludicrous if you ask me.
I agree. For those of you who think she's a good dancer and that's why she's famous, quote famous, it's not. She's hardly an okay dancer, but knows how to exploit a platform that has a high following of 9-year-olds that would literally throw themselves off a cliff if they think their goddess, Charlie D'Amelio, would want that sacrifice. Not to mention, she recently released a book. Remember when releasing a book actually meant something? When you might buy it to actually find some insightful information you actually cared about, yeah, those times are dead. So dead that I dual wielded my aforementioned extendable plastic lightsabers and Anakin'd their head off. For those of you still waiting for update or news on my channel, it's still demonetized. I'm still in the process of talking to people and hopefully resolving it sooner rather than later. But for now, just stay tuned and I will hopefully have some more information for you by the next video.